Hello and welcome back to another episode of LMScast. My name is Chris Badgett, and in this episode, we're going to be talking about a big debate between learning management system all-in-one software versus an integrated software solution. So what do I mean by that? Well, a lot of companies out there claim to have it all figured out, to have an all-in-one solution. The other approach is to have a learning management system or an online course delivery system or a membership site system that does a lot of great things but then further integrates with other best-in-breed third-party services. So let me give you an example about this debate. It's really easy from a marketing perspective or from a customer or a business looking for a solution perspective to want to find that magical all-in-one unicorn, if you will, that just does everything you want it to do in terms of delivering an online course or managing the complete LMS or members area. So for sometimes you do find a piece of software, like some people may come to our software, LifterLMS, and it does everything they need without needing to even use our own add-ons or integrate with a third-party service. So for them, LifterLMS is an all-in-one solution, or perhaps LifterLMS with our add-ons does everything they need it to do. In other cases, people come to it and they're like, okay, I love what you do. You've got me 80% there, but I need to integrate with these other services. And there's, you can do that through other products. You could do that through other WordPress plugins. At LifterLMS, we also have a customization service we can do if you're looking to build a custom solution from the ground up on top of Lifter, where there's not like a good fit for our product suite, or our Boost implementation program doesn't quite cover all the scenarios you need to do. We have custom development services for that. But in that case, we basically build for you the all-in-one solution. But that's a difference between custom development versus off-the-shelf or out-of-the-box custom solution. So we kind of sit in the middle of this debate. In some cases, we are that perfect all-in-one solution. In other cases, through integration, we are part of an ecosystem that creates a solution, which is one of the reasons we chose to develop on WordPress, because there's other plugins and other integrations already in existence that you can integrate with to get the desired outcome you want, either for free or for low cost. So that's the beauty of the WordPress ecosystem, is the connectivity or the integration possibilities through plugins and whatnot to other WordPress products or other third-party services. So as of this recording, this is being recorded in the mid-summer of 2016. We've just released a Gravity Forms add-on for LifterLMS. So what that does is that allows you to, instead of a student pressing mark complete at the end of a lesson, they have to submit a form. Now, if you've ever worked with forms and done more than a simple contact form, you know how powerful a form can be. And Gravity Forms has been around a long time in the WordPress ecosystem. There's other form solutions out there that work with WordPress that we're looking into developing as well if there's enough interest. But with Gravity Forms, through their platform, you could design like a simple, okay, I want to collect this assignment, or I want to create this advanced quiz or test, or I want the student to upload a picture of something like a piece of art I've created, or a picture of me doing my workout routine, or a picture of whatever real estate property I just sold. Whatever makes sense for you and your niche and your learning management system when you need to collect data, forms come in a lot of handy. A lot of the beauty of the internet is actually built on top of form functionality. So by integrating with Gravity Forms, we're able to leverage their ecosystem. Even though we didn't build our own form solution, so we're not technically an all-in-one solution, we can now leverage that integration and let Gravity Forms do what they've been working on for many, many, many years. And even Gravity Forms from there integrates with other solutions. For example, they have add-ons to work with Slack or with Dropbox or with Help Scout or with other email marketing systems like ActiveCampaign and so on. So through Lifter, you can then integrate with Gravity, and maybe you're happy there, or maybe you need to integrate further with their third-party integrations with these other services. So this is just a good example of it would be great to be the all-in-one WordPress learning management system or LMS solution, but by building a complete form system from the ground up, we get to leverage the power and the connectivity of existing solutions and kind of integrate that out there. And if you've been studying the web for a while, you'll notice that a lot of the internet is all about this web, if you will. It's not like the internet itself is not an all-in-one solution. It's more about the connections and creating the right connections that make sense for whatever you're trying to do, whether you're just trying to create information or sell products or create software and so on. So if you'd like to find out more about the LifterLMS Gravity Forms integration, we wrote a blog post about that. You can go to blog.lifterlms.com/gravity-forms. And in that blog post, we describe 9 ways that you could use Gravity Forms and create a more powerful learning management system or online course, or just further add value to your membership site. So just to go through some of those real quickly, you could create a survey or a testimonial, which is a great thing to automate, or at least automate a part of. You could create more advanced tests. You could create signable documents, which is important for some learning management systems or course content. You could sell products from within lessons. You could collect registration details. You could get into the blended learning aspect of having people register for an event that's either online or in person. You could collect assignments or other uploads, and you could collect all kinds of information with a form building plugin solution. You can have forms that are formatted to collect things like phone numbers, name. You could have long answer, you could have short answer. You could put something what's known as conditional logic in there to make forms more have kind of simple programming in there, like if somebody clicks this, then display this kind of thing. You could even, with the LifterLMS integration, you could customize the information you collect on new user registration. So you could tap in to the Gravity Forms user registration add-on there. And like I said, you could interconnect or integrate with third-party applications like Slack and Zapier and Dropbox and so many more. So head on over to blog.lifterlms.com/gravity-forms and you'll get an idea for what's possible there. So back to our original debate, when you're looking for a solution for your online course or your learning management system or your membership site, just keep in mind that it is nice when you can find an all-in-one solution, and it's also nice to be able to integrate with different services. But really, what we find is a sweet spot where you find something that's 80% all-in-one solution, but then that other 20% is achieved through integration. So you're never going to find that perfect all-in-one solution. That's why we get a lot of people who are leaving these hosted platforms like Udemy or Teachable or some of these other ones out there. They come to LifterLMS and the WordPress ecosystem because they're not happy with the all-in-one solution. They felt too boxed in. They didn't have the ability to integrate with other third-party solutions that they wanted to. There wasn't this rich ecosystem like WordPress has of existing integration and customization options through plugins and themes and so on. So, when you're shopping around, you're looking for an LMS or an online course solution, be sure to think deeply about how achievable that all-in-one concept is. And if you do that, you're going to make some sacrifices, which might be okay for you, but also think about the what you're going to want to integrate with or have the option to integrate with later. So thank you for listening to this episode of LMScast. Go to LifterLMS.com and check out Gravity Forms to see an example of an integration, and we'll catch you in the next episode.